Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Dark Souls 2. Let's continue. First thing we need to do, equip the Silver Cat Ring. Also, let's go pay a quick visit to Shakwa, or whatever her name is. She does eventually get some new stuff here and there. Aww.
Oh. No, you do have a rather a type I'm quite...
No, she doesn't have anything new. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, I hit rank 1 of the Bellkeepers. Actually, I think you guys saw that. That was when we got those free tokens or whatever. Anyway.
Nothing suited you. Well, that's...
So I have the ring equipped. This is quite a fall. Your safest thing to do is to drop down. Is to unequip everything, and yeah, the safest thing to do is to unequip everything. But let's see how much damage we take right now with this ring equipped. Okay, we can take it. As long as you survive that first jump, you are generally okay. Radiant Life Gem. Ferris Lockstone. Go here. Biggest thing that'll probably kill you is like rolls and stuff, so beware of that. Alright, next drop is going to be a big one. Regret. Actually, there's a drop. Yeah, there's a drop right below us as well, but it's not safe. Alright, let's do this. Got it. Poison moss. Isn't there a ladder? The ladder's there. There's a ladder that leads to a door there, but we can't open it. So instead, we're just gonna try not to fall. Got it. Grave of Saints. Notice another rat thing. Alright. I think we'll go ahead and take care of this first. Alright. Now, the good news is, unlike the bell tower, dealing with these guys, there's no risk on your half. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to be kicked out of the place. But you're summoned in as a phantom, so you won't lose your humanity or your spirits or anything like that. The only thing to be aware of, though, is since you're a Grey Phantom in it, you can still use your Estus Flask, but your healing is going to be a lot slower with it. Enemies. Yep, there it is. I'm being summoned. So yeah, the moment I will go through that door, I'm going to get summoned, I will be put back in the beginning. And now I'm in this guy's world. And all the enemies are on his side. There's also traps and stuff he can set. It looks like he has most of his stuff killed already. Oh, you still have rats. Nope. I got hit somehow, even though... See, that's the lag right there. You saw it just zap... You saw the bullet go past me, but I still got hit. The good news is, this is a spirit. This is a phantom death. This does nothing to me. The bad part is it kicks me back out. And then I have to go and fight my guys again. Oh no, I get to spawn right back here. Okay, not a big deal. I thought it kicked you out. Supposed to. So yeah, rats are gonna be coming out of these holes everywhere. Not a big deal. What I'm gonna be doing is actually gonna go ahead and just rush. It's probably a bad idea. In fact, it is a bad idea. In fact, it's probably the worst idea. But here's the quick way to get to where you need to go. Climb up that. Run up this way. Ignore all the sphere stones. Bonfire. Rest of the bonfire. And that takes care of all that. Alright. So I'm gonna actually rest here, and I'm gonna tune Heavenly Thunder. You know, just in case. I'm not gonna have time to cast regular heal spells, most likely. And this next area, this fog gate, is the boss fight. Pretty much once you reach this spot here, if you're a phantom and you reach this spot here, you will automatically it'll be considered a success, a successful invasion, and you'll get rewarded with a Ferris Lockstone, and I think you spawn here, but I cannot recall. The person that killed me, if the Rat Covenant guy kills the invader, they get a Ferris Lockstone and a Rat Tail. And Rat Tails are essentially just like sunlight medals, but for the Rat King Covenant. Rat King Covenant is pretty good. You don't have to kill too many guys. You only have to kill up to 35 to get everything. Anyway, we're gonna attempt this madness. This boss fight's not too bad, but I'm not used to this sword is the issue. So, right now, we get rats. Lots and lots of rats. And they can do stuff to you. Pardon me. Right now we just have to kill enough of them to get the boss to show up. And these guys are infinite spawning, so have fun with that. Alright, he's now here. So, the rat that has a mohawk, that big one, he's the boss. We have to kill him. So, okay, can you please target the right one? The one with the mohawk. Yeah, hit him. I didn't mean to do a bash, but whatever. That's a guard break, I believe. Oh, I missed. Come on. I don't care if I'm poisoned. Got him. So yeah, he doesn't have very many hit points. Got a rat tail and the Royal Rat Vanguard soul. But yeah, he doesn't have very many hit points, but the other rats are infinite spawning. And as you saw, one Sunlight Spear practically killed him, which is nice. Alright, so that fight's done. Heavenly Thunder, I think, missed a bunch of times, but it was still pretty helpful. And here he is.
Leave this place, human. We have no time for thy kind. Humans bring nothing but filth. Is that a rat tail, human? Thou'st one of mine rat burrows conquered. This will not go unnoticed. Rejoice, for the right to serve me is now thine. Since thou'rt human still, permit me ask, wilt thou thy human soul surrender and pledge thyself to me? Swearest thou by the sweet-tempered sludge that laps at our bosoms?
Sure. Sorry about that, everyone. It crashed on me again. So what happened afterwards? It seems like just after I joined the Covenant, I lost the footage. So he pretty much was like, "Here, take this ring." We got the Crest of the Rat. Join this Covenant and wear this ring to lure trespassers of the Rat King's territory into your world. If you receive this ring, you rejoice in the opportunity to demonstrate your allegiance to an eminently noble being. And he'll be like, wear this ring, and, you know, kill the invaders, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you know, I'll grant you everything you ever desire on a rat's honor. Which is kind of interesting, because it's usually, you generally don't consider rats having honor. So, yeah. That's how it works. But we can go ahead and keep talking to him, though.
Speak thy mind, servant.
One thing, you buy stuff from him. Corrosive urns are urns that destroy equipment. Dung piles poisons foes, but also affects oneself. Common fruit temporarily boosts poison resist. Trotches, which we already know about. Both of them, one's for bleeding, one's for petrify. We can offer a rat tail. Doesn't matter until we turn in 10. So, trying to remember. I think for this Covenant, the rank 1 is like 10 small, smooth, silky stones, and rank 2 gets you 10 regular smooth and silky stones, and then the final rank gets you a ring that will silence your footsteps, which is essentially a PvP item.
My servant, tell me the way of things. There has been much honor in thy service, despite the human blood coursing thy veins. I am merciful, and trusting thee as I would any rat. The insolent fools line up to trample upon our burrows. My servant, dispatch these invaders, and thy reward will be handsome indeed.
What's also really neat about the Rat King Covenant is, as you rank up, he'll tell you more about kind of the history of the rats.
Knowest thee of the Lockstones? Those odd contraptions fashioned by human hand long ago. Thou art human, and thence able. I know thy kind, base plotters and schemers all. Put these contraptions to thy employ against thy foe. My servant, tell me, there has been much I am...
Okay, so that's all of that.
My servant, do not disappoint me.
Sure thing, right guy. The main benefit of joining this Covenant, because you don't ever, is the fact that you can become... You're allies with the rats now, which means I can go through this entire area and not aggro anything. He mentioned the Lockstones. You do get Lockstones for successful victories as the Rat King Covenant. And the point of getting those Lockstones is so you can activate these ones, and what they will do is they'll activate traps. Like, activating this one will make a pool of corrosive acid appear here. There's a few others. But ones in this place are actually really disappointing. And the ones in the other place are actually a lot better. But yeah, majority of these are pretty useless. I think one of them can spawn more rats. That's kind of useful. That's about it. But yeah, if we had into... yeah, you can see the rats there. They're not doing anything. We're bone, and they don't do anything. So yeah, we're allies with the rats. They won't do anything. There is one lockstone. Well, there's two lockstones you can activate that lowers these bridges. I suggest doing the top one. That way um, you limit the paths that the player can take to get by you. Because there's two ways to get up here. One's by ladder. The other one's if both bridges are down, they can just go through that room and climb up through here, which is a lot easier than going through a ladder. So we can safely grab all these items. A Whisper of Despair and Torch. I think that's a spell. It's a hex spell. It's a debuff. It reduces defense. There's some rats around here, I know. Yeah, see, you can see rats in the holes. Poison moss, and that's about it in this place. The good news is, since we're now allies with the rats, the area through that it's for both areas. So if we go back to that previous area and go through there, we won't have to worry about a single enemy attacking us while we're going through that territory. Which is rather nice. But we're pretty much done here. Thankfully. I'll go ahead and rest with the bonfire. Actually, I need to swap spells. We don't need that spell anymore. Let's get heal again. We might need cleanse soon, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So what we can do from here is drop down here, grab that item, Ferris Lockstone, okay, and then drop down the crypts here. There are actually two ways to get down here. Which I could probably show the other way soon enough. I will say this particular part's going to be pretty dangerous, especially since I'm still not used to using this sword. Anyway, there should be a bug somewhere. Where is he at? There he is. Alright. Bleed stone. Adds a bleed effect. You can imbue your weapon with bleed. For what it's worth. Oh, really? Yeah, don't target. That's a bad idea. Sheesh. Because it constantly rotates your camera. I was hoping to, like, you know, try to drop right behind it so I can just blast it. But instead, that gets me killed. Wonderful, wonderful targeting system. Good news is it's not too difficult to get back to where I was. Just add that to the death counter. Alright. I think I'm almost to 20. I think I'm at 20 deaths right about now. Imagine it. Watch it be like 40 or something ridiculous. I are good at game. Retrieval. So yeah. That's what I have to say to that. Now I could drop down here, and I'll keep it from running off that other end. It already faded. Great. Well, I don't know what it has, because the one time I did kill it and got the item, it so yeah. Down here now. It's the same hole as before. It's just, you can drop down to this point and come in through here, which is probably the easiest way to deal with it. Because you can attack it from behind. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. what I am worried about is this upcoming battle. Ash Knuckle Ring. I don't remember what that does. Another Knuckle Ring. Increases petrification resistance. Not that useful. There's really not that many things that do petrify in this game, which is kind of strange. Alright. Can I make the run from... I don't think I can make this jump. Nope. Alright. Here comes the tough part. Good thing I have faster cast speed. Charcoal pine resin. This is that fire. Apply fire to weapon temporarily. If you can hit them fast enough with melee, you can kill them. As you saw, they had smoldering fire in them. They actually self-destruct. They actually kill themselves when they explode, which is a little bit different. But their explosion is so strong it will probably kill you if they catch you with it. Okay, there's this. Great heal. So now we have a stronger heal spell if we want to use it. Alright. I'll have to come back and kill that lizard later. The best way to do it is by coming in through the other way, but that's kind of annoying to do. Ah yes, this part. This part killed me a lot too. FG. Now you might think, oh, I'll just jump across. Don't do it. You'll roll and just fall off the edge. Climb back up. Take the long way around. Trust me, I've tried multiple times to make that jump. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't work. So I believe, telling from the shape of these like little structures here, I am heading in the right direction of where I want to go to next. The bad news is I'm heading in the right direction of where I want to go to next, because it's an area that's not the best to deal with. It's very maze-like in its structure. This is kind of like, you almost consider this part kind of a tutorial of what's to come, because it gets worse. You need to get used to finding where the ladders are and where you can drop down and stuff like that, as well as looking for secrets that you can drop to. Now at the bottom, token of spite. That's the PvP item, I believe. If you get, if you succeed in invading someone and killing them as a red phantom, I believe you get a token of spite out of it, which I believe you can use to join that covenant. That one PvP covenant. Yep, this was the place. These statues here, they have faces on them. You might have recognized them from the top on over in town. You can actually break these ones, and in fact you want to break these ones, because if you happen to cross wherever they're facing, they will spit, and their spit is of course poisonous. Oh, by the way, this place is dark, as you can gather. Let's try to do this right. There we go. The good news is, as long as you don't like die or have to or leave the area, these statues will stay gone even after you hit a bonfire. So try to stay here as long as you can, if at all possible. All right, so we can now just safely drop down here. That's a weird structure. Anyway, this is the point where you want a torch, because it's really hard to see, and you can't really see where you can drop very effectively. So let's go ahead and do that. Good thing we have these saved up. Also, if you have the sorcery spell Light, that's always good as well. The light only lasts for a minute, I believe. But yeah, it looks like I need to drop down here. Which is probably going to collapse underneath me. Nope, it doesn't. The walls, they're moving. And there's our next stop. I'm just checking to see if there's any other secret stuff of note. You can attack with your torch, by the way. Which is pretty useful. Probably wanted to fall over there. So now we have to somehow get down from here. Question mark? Got it. Alright. First thing first. Light every little illumination thing you can. Also, don't fall through that. Because now I literally missed the campfire. Oh, hey. The enemies here aren't that bad. It's more just dealing with obstacles. Okay, so the question is I guess we have no other option of where to go. Yeah, this sucks. I literally missed the bonfire. There's another one, but it's not somewhere I can really get to easily. And we're just actually, I think I'm out of time at this point, but that's fine. We'll do what we have right now. Over there is a locked door. We don't have the key for it. But yeah, I'm rather annoyed that I missed the bonfire. That's really bad. You can't imagine how bad that is. And I honestly don't remember the boss of this place, if there is one. That little spot where I jumped over here, this spot will have a red phantom, depending on whether or not you freed a certain NPC. I'll mention him once we encounter him in the future. But yeah, when I came back here, I was like, oh, wow, red phantom out of nowhere. Alright, this guy's kind of a pain. He's not that bad. But he hits like a freaking truck. That's my flame. Yeah, he hits really hard, so you're better off just taking him out from range if you can. Prisoners tatters. Dark Pyromancy Flame and some sort of resin. The Dark Pyromancy Flame is just like a Pyromancy Flame, except it gets a lot stronger if you're the more hollow you are. If you're human, you suffer huge damage penalties, so it's generally not something you want to use unless you want to be hollow all the time. But I don't know about you, but I don't like running around with no health, so. Okay, can you please? Thank you. Alright, one thing the game should do is if you get hit, close out the menus automatically. It should do that automatically for you. So I was trying to, like, literally attack, but I couldn't because I was constantly cycling through my menu. Anyway, let's pop this. We'll go ahead and immediately douse this. Alright, so I am the Depressed Dior. This was Dark Souls 2. When we come back, we will struggle without a bonfire. See you guys later.